is Ford Racing TV.
I think because Ken's not around, I get elected to be first over the jump. So everybody hangs around. They don't even have their driving suits on. They're so not going to be the first ones over the jump. So I did 3 jumps. The first 2 went too fast. The jump was a little bit too steep. Jumped 120 feet instead of like 85 feet. So it's a pretty big hit on the car, but everything's good. Fiesta's holding up. Then we had a couple practice sessions. Everybody hit it. The speed's about 52 miles an hour. It turns out it's really nice. The track is super fun. Door to door is going to be hectic because it's all concrete, buildings, and air.
It's not easy for me to jump into Marcus's car. I kind of called Tanner and asked if it was okay, because we raced against each other in Europe and we are quite equal when it comes to time. I hope, Marcus sent me an SMS that said don't disappoint me now, so yeah, I will try to not do, but it's a long way. It's a lot of mistakes away, so we hope for the best.
Three wheels, the third place.
Yeah, it's good. I was a little worried that I should, lost the podium, but I actually thought maybe I can get the second one. But then I saw in the left side that the red Fabia was flying in the air. So I have fun all weekend. I'm just covering for Marcus, and I think I will restore the car for him for Colorado because it's a little damage. Sorry, Marcus. But it's fine.
It turned out awesome. I had to ask the question after we crossed the line who won because there was just so much happening. Cars on fire, flats everywhere. I ended up getting a flat on the front just at the very end, but wow, what a race. It was good. Even though today was a really interesting deal. We had 3 manufacturers all within just a couple tenths of a second. It wasn't a Ford-dominated event on paper until the end of the day when we got into the finals and we lined up 1 and 2. It was really quite a battle, to be honest, and so to come away with this win certainly is really a treat.
Ford Racing. We race, you win.
This is round 3 of GRC Last Chance Rallycross. Next up, X Games.
Get a little pop on him and a little body damage, but he'll buff out,
It's crazy. The team is just like a super good team, and I've done a lot of racing with different teams. I would say this is the best organized. These guys want to win. I think worse than we want to win, so It's pretty cool. We got to put Fiesta on top for sure.
Ford Fiesta as a base worked incredibly well. It's quite short as a race car, so the biggest problem has been to get the car fast in fast corners. And I think we get there now, and the result in time-wise this weekend has been really, really good. So this I take as a big test for X Games, and I think the improvement we've done the last half a year has been extremely good.
I hope it will grow here in US now with a new series. I really hope. In Europe there is many cars who can win, good cars. Here is less, but we have good drivers here anyway. Up to the start here, and I nearly made it in front of Tanner, and I could turn in first to the corner, and that was the key. And then I could do my own driving. I knew that we are fast on the track when I can do my own lines. So we were lucky to not hit anybody.
That was not the ideal finish. We knew that this part of the track had some danger built into it because the cars came together. But I saw Jornberg coming. I could hear, Ted in the microphone screaming, push, 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 and I came through, and I kind of tried to stay a little bit on my lane, but I knew I had a nose on him at least. He caught the back tire. He said he just came through a little bit hot, and we both ended up shooting off the side of the track. Unfortunately, it wasn't, there's a big concrete wall off the side of the track, and so I went off. I saw the concrete wall. I learned some new words in Swedish on the radio, and then it bounced on the wall and kind of pirouetted and landed, and so luckily didn't go over. They say the car's fixable. It's been incredibly fun racing with Marcus. I got him a little bit yesterday in the head-to-head competition, and I was able to take the win on that one. He was not having that today. In the final, his start was phenomenal, and he just doesn't really make mistakes so much. You have to do something really risky if you're going to get any kind of an edge on him. When I got behind Jornberg in the red and white Skoda, I watched him kind of pull away a little bit. I watched Marcus pull away. So at X Games, it's going to be full on. Today was a great example where we had all three of the Fords that were running here in a row on the front line, and there were no team orders whatsoever. It was just go for it, and obviously that's like how we're running it. So at X Games, it's going to be more of the same. All four Fords that are going to be there are just going to be going hard and fighting for it all the time.
Ford Racing. We race, you win.